she's ready to do up corner work.
Wow.
But when she got in the car, I said to her, "Are we
Was
recording?"
dress tights.
Oh, well, that's bad.
boots.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, video. I'll take it back. Apologies.
5 o'clock in the morning. Where are you going?
Man said corner work.
When she got in the car, I was out to her, why you dressed like it's summer? She's like, I got
It's
tights
not
on.
just like it's summer. I've got 2 pairs of tights on, a dress, and I've got really long boots on, and a coat.
She dressed like the Americans that can't dress. It's been this episode 133 of the Detroit podcast with myself,
Hell to the
Reese.
motherfucking no.
Who do we have in the studio to my left?
Hell to the motherfucking no.
No, not that. Mr. O. Hey, oh.
And to his left.
Yes. It's the return of I.
Her throat's better. Sorry. Just keeping in line with, because I said we missed you.
I heard, just for the record, it wasn't just my throat. It was my whole immune system.
There was more.
Nah, bro.
No, my whole immune system had shut down. And
Because your throat.
You're focusing on the throat.
No, do you know what I thought was sick? There's a turn of eye, yeah. I'm about to say that's most Jamaican thing ever, yeah. And then man was like, yeah, her throat's working. What?
Just generalizing the whole area. This is what everyone hears throat, and it becomes like...
No, because she's on it back to back.
Wow.
I don't know why I felt good to say. That's disgusting.
That's your dog, you know.
Yeah, but I love it.
That's your dog.
Yeah, but I love it.
That's your dog.
Fever and tonsillitis.
Remember he said in the 60 seconds he'd eat you on the island. So that's 3 for 1, bruv.
Why are you gonna bring up old shit?
And across from me.
2 drinks.
How you doing, sir? To my left.
I'm alright. Thank you very much. I'm okay. I'm
Dynamic
retired.
deviant.
I've not heard that for a while.
I'm retired. I'm alive, so I'm doing something right. It's cold. I'm not liking this cold. This is
Bet you wish you had more hair in your head, didn't you?
cold as some bollocks. Yeah,
Joseph
but then it
in
doesn't
the
grow back
technicolor
in all the bright
dream
places, so
scarf.
it just looks mad.
So you're singing Jaheim again.
I'm looking for hair in all the wrong places. But even though, you know, there's a whole bunch of cold and my hair's not growing back where it's supposed
But
to.
rubbing the back of your head
But
like a genie is not going to make it grow back any quicker, bruv.
I
cause more friction and less.
am right, and again.
How can we mend a broken heart?
That's it.
You ever tried to light a match?
What, when I'm writing? 'Cause that's what I just said. Did no one hear it?
No, that's...
No, I just was... My
He
head
just has it
itched.
off his heel.
That was it.
I've just got the intro of this song in my head. Look at it.
Oh, wow. She's got laughing fits. I don't know, you know.
I missed it completely.
Oh, gosh. She's going to start snorkeling and everything.
Okay, how are you feeling? A-okay. We A-okay.
Blink twice if you're okay.
You're out of order.
Shush,
This is how you
shush,
started.
shush.
You're
They
gonna
can
have
listen
to-
to it back.
You're going to have to hear it when you
Shush. I said
Yeah, I
it
missed
before.
it completely.
The setup joke is always the first joke always the light one. The second one always hits a little bit different. You don't even heard. Mark, how you doing?
I'm all right. I just want to say a happy birthday to my brother Mikel and Jaden. Both of their birthdays, 2 days apart, 2 years apart. So yeah, happy birthday to you guys.
Happy birthday, brother.
Stay
Birthday to the fellas.
Guidance to both of them.
Reese, how are you?
I'm tired, bro. You know, see the paint I've still got on my hands, bro.
Speaking of siblings, how the hell did you not know?
That you do have a sister.
Yeah. I didn't know she had. You did know her. You probably haven't met her, but you knew I had a sister.
Just like Kadia, just a little bit darker.
You didn't know. So the time I was talking about middle child sibling, I said that on purpose, by the way.
I know. I won't correct you. It's fine.
When I was doing middle child sibling.
Wasn't something that I remember to go. Oh yeah, I remember on that one episode where you talked about.
No, but I talk about my siblings all the time.
Only thing he
We're
remembers.
meant to be brethren. Do you know what?
Okay,
I have
he
to
only
rethink
remembers
things
every
in
jab.
2023.
He only remembers every jab that hurts him. So the little boy
That is
kicking the
true.
Mario coins at him, he remembered that jab.
Yeah, I need to reconsider.
How many siblings do I have?
I need to reconsider what's going on. No, I think you have about. You don't have like three.
She said about.
No, do you not have 3?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
4 sisters. 3 or 4 sisters.
I know it's. I know. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Oh, you dumb.
Because in
fucked
my
up.
head,
No,
I was like,
no,
I'm
that
pretty
was a
sure.
lucky guess. That was.
No,
No, it
Yes.
wasn't because I know
it's
roughly
burning,
because
oh, it's
we've
burning.
spoken
There
about it.
would have been stronger belief if she'd go, yeah, about. Let's
No,
say
because I
about.
was like, isn't it 3? Like I'm just.
I don't like the way you're turning.
But in my head, I was trying to work out as well. I was trying to remember. Are they all
Whatever.
sisters, or do you have one brother? But no,
I would never
you
ask you
have
this question
sisters.
because you'll never get it right.
What?
How much siblings I have, you'll never get it right. So I'm not asking.
Do you know how many times that you've said on occasion, I will forget because you have so many?
Teams, yeah.
You say your teams.
Unteenth.
Oh.
Unteenth. What'd you say?
I said your teams.
You're on teams.
That shouldn't be that funny. Mark, start us off, please. That shouldn't be that funny. I don't know why it's funny to me.
First of all, I want to make an announcement.
Excuse me.
I want to be known as.
Huh? What? You?
Can I finish?
What is
Can I finish?
going on?
I want to be known now as transparent. That's what I want to be known as now.
So
What's happened?
you're see through.
Yeah.
We see through
It's
you.
translucent.
There you go. Just
Can I-
don't blow me up. That's all.
Yo, okay. Can we
Wow.
the context of
Why is it that
No, I'm
you'd like
actually
to
joking.
now be known as
I'm still him. I'm still me.
I'm still that boy.
You're taking the
I'm
mic.
still that boy.
I'm still that boy.
I'm still that guy.
I'm not getting involved in this. You're still-
But someone's gonna say it.
listen.
Someone's gonna say it.
When it comes, I will find a
Fight for
very-
that.
No, when it happens, thank you very much. Right, yeah, I will find analytical argument to debunk it. Until then, absolutely not.
I'm not your friend.
I'm not your friend.
I don't think he's bothered.
So it was still playing on my
You
mind.
see my wife and kids in it? Yeah, then, okay, cool.
I just thought it was playing on my mind. I was like, I'm not your friend.
Yeah, you are. It's fine.
I'm not your friend.
Anyway,
Why's your bicep tense, bruv?
Because I don't want to I don't want it to touch me.
Are you that cold?
I'm actually that
Oh,
cold.
she
and I
looked
didn't
like
want
she
to
wanted
touch
to
me.
weigh him in, bruv.
Wow.
I gave him straight arm, yeah? The arm was so tense, I actually want to thump him. The arm, the vein in the back of her arm was...
Yeah, I'm not your friend.
Don't touch me on your friend.
Oh, that's the butter channel. Oh, that's the butter channel arm. Leave it, bro.
no, that's a Debo arm, man. What you chat about?
Leave me alone.
Anyway, well-known actress, well-known person called Gabrielle Union, says she felt comfortable cheating on her first husband as she paid all the bills.
Have we not
No,
gone
we
through
haven't.
this?
No,
Oh, maybe it was something I saw. That was like a couple of weeks ago.
I love
no?
the way that you say that. Yeah,
No, but I feel like
no, we haven't.
maybe I've discussed it elsewhere, but I really feel like we
Yeah, you may have discussed it elsewhere.
continue, sir.
I love the fact. Oh, Mark was like, no, you haven't. You kept on talking. We haven't discussed this.
Yeah.
but
That was it.
I'm
I
still
thought
talking.
finished.
But I'm still talking.
It's a couple of weeks ago, but we haven't.
Yeah, but
We didn't? No, we didn't.
Do you want me to repeat it?
no.
Okay. What did I say?
Just ask the question. Oh,
I might be careful.
about that
bruv.
she feels comfortable paying all the bills.
Oh yeah, the biceps.
No, not that.
The foot.
You're Jamaican, bruv. We might not escape them sassy allegations the way you're getting Acadia. You better relax.
Oh yeah.
You better relax.
Wasn't you going to ask a question on the back of the topic, or was you just?
I mean, if you'd let me, then.
That's what I
maybe,
meant.
yeah.
That's why I said carry on. I apologize.
Oh, you said carry on when I was still.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Oh, this is the sassy episode. I like it.
This broken.
I know.
She says she felt comfortable cheating on her
Sassy in
first.
2023.
Oh, are you done?
He's transparent, remember?
Touche, my friend.
He's transparent, remember?
You sassy in 2023.
This hoodie smells like sage, bruv. Nah, burnt sage earlier on. I'm like,
Bun the demons.
That's so bad.
can we talk about the gun? I'm joking. I'm sniffing the hoodie. I was like, what's the smell?
Demons be out.
All right, so she says that she felt comfortable cheating on her first husband as she paid all the bills. Thoughts, please. I beg you.
Just the fact that regardless of whether you pay bills or not, let's just get to the nitty gritty of it. Regardless of whether you pay bills or not, just the fact that you say, I felt
You're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The
I thought you were
interrupter.
gonna sneeze.
I thought it was a sneeze as well.
No,
I thought you caught the Holy Ghost.
no.
After what church service?
That's why I was like, haven't I heard this somewhere? I'll take that off the list.
I'm laughing. She basically
You know you could have kept that in, right?
Mark, it was the ta-da.
No, because I was like, man, I was like, why do I still feel? And I was like, oh yeah, it was definitely something I was gonna go with. Anyway, we're in sync.
No, let me finish the topic.
I was talking.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, continue.
Regardless of whether you pay bills or not, just the fact of saying, and whether you're male or female, it's the same thing. Just the fact that you're comfortable enough to say, I felt comfortable doing so. Wasn't, I thought about it. I made a mistake. I had a lapse in judgment.
No
it
ownership. No
was-
accountability.
Well, no. I'm taking him right now, babe. I'll see you at home.
So if I pay bills, I can go out there and cheat.
No.
But
what you're saying.
that's the
It's okay.
that's the twist on it, because it's now saying, because I do everything, I'm allowed to do
Everything.
anything, and that's adding, well, not adding commerce to a relationship, but that's making it seem like because I do everything around here, you can't tell me shit whether you like what I'm doing or not. But then if the person wasn't paying the bills and was doing that, that's saying that he wouldn't have a leg to stand on because then he doesn't pay as much of the bills around the house.
Are we not gonna act like people with money don't do this anyway?
Very
Male
true.
or female.
People do
There's a
lot
plethora of
things like that,
footballers. A
though.
plethora of footballers whose partners generally know that they're up to badness, but because they know where their bread is buttered, they keep their mouth shut.
True.
Is it more mad? Is it more mad that this was said, or is it more mad? Is it more mad that this happened, or is it more mad that it was actually said out loud?
I think people are more mad that it was said out loud, because even though it happens every day. People might not own up to it or say it as boldly or outright. And now because it's been said, everyone will have to have something to say about it. But it's like you said, it happens.
Her union also said that when she was going to uni, wanted to be an actor, her parents said they're not going to pay for it, and then she ended up in her first year as a proper actor making their combined salary and some in over a year. So at the end of the day, listen, listen, people say outlandish things, I believe, like every day. Someone else will say something outlandish tomorrow, and we've already recorded, and we've already have to go to the group chat like everybody else.
But that's the
like,
thing,
what
because
the hell?
on the other hand of it, there's a partner who's staying through this.
Yeah, but she's not with man no more. She's with Dwayne Wade.
No.
think it's
But at the time when she said it,
Maybe he didn't know at the time.
she just said she felt comfortable.
with doing it.
Yeah, cheating.
Not telling, man. How
But
can
she felt
we
comfortable,
mend?
and it's
these broken hearts.
You probably texting, babes, where you at?
it's the whole. I
I
think
pay
it
the
might
bills.
be a
Don't
power
ask big
thing
man
as well.
questions.
Can you stop?
Because when there's like filthy rich men that have everything they want, and they have their little woman, and they can
There's no
control
filthy rich
them
men,
and
there's no
do
filthy
things,
fellas.
they'll go out there and they'll do the same. And the same if there's a woman that's probably the breadwinner and she pays all the bills and whatever, she's gonna feel like there's that power. Like, you know what?
I
I
think
can go out and do whatever
But
I
this is
want.
modern day ideals. This isn't like
Yeah.
the general scope of what it is. Plus, if in fairness, even her saying that, let's take it for what it is, and as a conversation that we're having, yeah. If you're acting, for example, and you're a well-known actor, actress, or whatever the correct term is now, you're generally, unless the person's in the entertainment field, or at a similar capacity to where you are, you're generally going to earn more money than that person,
Yeah.
unless you own a Fortune 500 company.
So is that you looking down on someone?
That's
That
like,
didn't say that he doesn't work,
or he just works a regular job. It could also be that because you earn
but they married. They married for a reason.
for love and affection.
Well,
But
that went out the door.
Well, she broke the vow because she was doing stuff while she was married. So, Night Professor, you got anything you want to say? I'm waiting for the
I'm
joke.
gonna eat these nuts.
Cletus? Well, on that, 92% people said...
Wait, on that.
Wait, time out. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Did you hear what he just said?
What?
Do you hear what he said?
Wait, I'm going to eat these nuts.
And you was like,
I
on
chose-
that.
No, I meant off of the back of what you said. I chose to ignore him.
No, I called him Night Professor because he picked up nuts.
Yeah, I said Cletus, Professor, but then I realised I heard what you said and I just ignored it. I gave it the attention it deserves because you nasty.
Thank
Why
you.
are you smiling eating them
Thank
as
you.
well?
It's the giggle that makes it creepy.
It's more than creepy.
Anyway, carry on.
Before you choke on your food, bro, just eat your food in silence.
No, I have a series of a few little questions to ask, just off of the back of that kind of.
You can tell when Katie is back.
Should you know your partner's income?
All right, break down partner because is it? Am I married?
I do think
Do you live
there's.
together?
Yeah,
I
do
think
we-
there's
do we live
technicality
together?
to it. If you're,
No, wait, you asked the question.
it's not this. Answer it
It's
however
blank.
you want.
Because partner used to be something that was sort of defined as somebody that you're in a relationship with. Where now,
can be in a
where now the
relationship
lines
with-
are so
it can
blurred,
be-
there's no.
It can be in a
No, sort
relationship
of.
Oh,
with. It
forget
can
that.
be married.
Kate asked the
or
question. I just need the variables of this question before I ask the question.
The question's just blank as it is.
I need it to be a little bit more rounded.
Okay,
Right, make it up.
I'll make it up. So let's say, no, you're not living with each other yet. You've probably been together for X amount of years.
Define X.
You, like maybe 5 years. You
And we're
are
not living
looking
together. Do you have a joint bank account?
You don't have a joint bank account or anything like that. It
Then
is
you ain't got
something that
no.
you're discussing that you want to start thinking about living together because it's been a while now, but you don't live together yet. Should you know your partner's income?
Unless you're saving up for a wedding or you're saving up to buy a house together, I don't think the person's income is something that needs to come up.
Agreed.
I think it can kind of become a thing where if one of you earns more than the other, it can kind of one person could be required to do more with more than ideals. It could be a thing where if the man earns more than the woman, that I'm not going to pay because he earns XYZ. From the other side of it, woman can look down on the man because he's not earning what he should be earning. Fundamentally, like, depending on the partner you're with, if your relationship's not based on finance, even though in certain elements it is based on finance because you need money to survive, I don't believe your partner needs to know. But if you start having conversations about seriousness and houses and businesses and or just joint
Making plans
enterprise
together.
or joint enterprise,
That's
then
different.
ultimately it can come up in a question. But if we're talking about average Sean from around the street and her partner Bobby, they don't really need to know each other's financial situation.
So this is based off just partner, no living, no plans, nothing. Just your boyfriend. Like, you've probably been together 2 years. Should you know their income?
2 or 5.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
let's say this is based on like
Okay.
just
It's a
just a
relationship difference
just a
in 2 and
relationship
5.
without having. I gave my
Synopsis.
variation of it, but I'm saying this is based on just someone that you've been with, not made any plans to live with, nothing like that, fairly newish. Not 84% of people said that you should know their income and 16 said you shouldn't. This is my this is my theory on what is wrong with the world, not just today but just in general.
It's too money orientated.
Yes, I was just about to say, and it shouldn't be, because personally, when I was talking about this discussion, my answer is exactly the same as what Reese said. I said, unless you are looking to have a joint account, have a child, have a house, or moving or whatever together,
Mark,
that
said
shouldn't
I'm
be.
not trying to take that from Mark.
Sorry, that shouldn't be
Thanks.
Welcome, sir.
in. Like, I'm never gonna like be with someone a year or two and think that, oh yeah, I need to know what you're earning. because I don't know. We're not got plans to do anything serious yet.
For me, as long as
doesn't make
someone
sense.
is responsible and
Yeah.
knows, because someone could have a great job, great money, and not be good with money.
They could be irresponsible, and obviously those are important things you need to know when you're doing serious things to do with finance. Yes, but I don't think it needs to be the be all and end all of your relationship. You have to know your
But
partner's
today's
income.
today's world, people are making the be all end all to be all about
Money.
finance.
Yeah, but that's the problem. And that's my thing of what I think is wrong with the world.
You think the problem wrong with the world is because people care about finance?
No, it's one of the things I should say.
Oh, about
It's
to
wrong with
say,
the world.
not that
It's,
people
it's
don't
one
give
of
a-
the things that are wrong with the world, why probably most relationships are not working. It's just,
No, choice and lack of, and choice and
it's just,
people's
it's dumb.
inability or people's lack of self-control is the reason why most relationships don't work.
It's bad. Should,
Oh gosh.
I think we said this as well. I'm going to go through these quickly. I don't want to spend too much time on them, but should the breadwinner pay for the meals?
I'm ignoring
This is
question.
big 2023.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
having
So
these conversations
dumb.
anymore.
You brought up the question.
No, but it's so, no, but I got this from a questionnaire thing. 71% said it should not matter. 21% said,
What census did you read? Because this
No.
is not the census about.
and 8% said yes. But it's just dumb. I think we've had discussions very similar on things like that, so I'm just going to bypass that one as
Mark,
well.
do you remember that tweet we saw after the World Cup that said it's been a great tournament, tomorrow, guess what? We're going to go back to people asking who should pay on first dates.
Yeah.
I saw that.
All right. Let me break it down to anyone that don't understand. Literally, if I've asked a woman out on a date,
Yeah.
I'm paying because I've asked her out.
I think that's right, vice versa.
That's
If
cool.
I've said to, if I was single and I said to a guy, we should go somewhere, I'm going to, equally if I did that.
Wait, time out. Whoa, wait.
No, do you know what?
think in any situation, if you go to a guy that you're interested in and he may be interested in you, let's go somewhere, that when it's time, you're pulling your card out.
I have done that though.
You've
done that.
The general woman is doing that.
No,
I've
but I
had
don't think
someone-
general women do that, and I think
I've
they
had
should.
someone on
If
my
the girls-
birthday
if a-
telling me they're gonna take me out, and
I've
I
had-
still they
I've
wanted me
had
to
that
pay.
before though. I've had that. A guy's. I think I told you that story that he
my God, that's
suggested
great.
we should go
That's
somewhere
the
for his
funniest story ever.
birthday,
Them
Tough.
Chiefs.
and yeah, I paid for the. I was like, what the fuck? But I think it makes sense.
For the
and
both of you?
it was his birthday. It was his birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday.
And he wanted to do something with me for my birthday, so I said, yeah, fair enough. And then he literally gave me puppy dog eyes and told me he didn't have it. I could have died right there and then. I could have paid my half and
Nah,
ran off.
babes, you got played.
Nah, baby, you got it.
It was so bad. But I was just like, I
After
can't
dinner,
take
maybe I can get it. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
No, I mean.
I can't take embarrassment. I can't take I couldn't even. I just
Paid it.
and I left. I was like, no, this is embarrassing.
He thought you got a sweet one.
And then he was like, oh, so what should we do after? I said, I'm going home.
He was like,
yeah.
I can tell you what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
You wearing your fucking birthday suit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know what, mate. I'm not gonna ask half of these because these are relationship.
We're gonna start vetting your topics more than anybody else's, bro.
All right, so while she's scanning,
I was gonna say one more. I'll say one, but it's got nothing to do with
No, sure,
relationship.
continue. Oh.
while she's scanning, Nate, can you? Okay, this is obviously everything is different for different people. Something about the opposite sex, non-sexual,
That's hard for you.
that turns you on.
You answered this question before.
I feel like something about the opposite.
Conversation. Yeah, I'll go for conversation.
I was gonna say charm, but charm.
good conversation.
Charm could be seen as sexual depending how it comes across. I would say, if not a good conversation,
Sapiosexual.
someone that just makes me laugh.
Sapiosexual, I think the term is.
Comedian.
Not so much a comedian, but someone that
A clown.
someone that makes me laugh or gets my sense of humour.
Ronald.
Yeah.
Ronald.
Crusty.
Not Ronald and not Krusty.
Ronald.
No, just Yeah, someone that
It.
you can't sit next to a dry biscuit, man, chatting and then
Tory Lanes.
I see what you did there.
that was a really good one. You can't sit next to a dry biscuit and just be watch a good comedy and don't find anything funny. Oh, go away, else.
So you prefer a wet biscuit?
So anyway,
There's so many wrongs in that.
do you want to answer that your
Right
own
there.
question?
Yeah, I think conversation.
You're worse than him.
Conversation, good.
You were
sense of
talking about your
humour.
throat earlier.
No, but you're worse than him.
I just asked if my throat's okay.
Ah,
You was probably thinking it, even though he said it. Yeah.
I wasn't.
Mine
You're
was
thinking
mine was a
it.
platonic question. I like conversation, a good sense of humor, and someone who can roll a spliff really well.
Okay.
Reese,
I feel it.
did we say?
Social
Fine
I
for
think.
me.
Sexual, I think it's called people intelligence. I'm attracted to intelligence.
Good rolling fingers.
I'm attracted to intelligence. Intelligent people.
That's a good one, actually.
mm.
But then that, yeah,
You said non-sexual.
that can fall
Yeah,
under obviously
non-sexual.
good conversation as well, because sometimes you ain't got no
No,
intelligence.
because I would have
There's
said. I would have
no, I
said.
said it can.
I would have said good conversation.
No, I said it
I said
can.
intelligence.
You didn't let me finish. I said it can fall into that because sometimes when you're talking to an imbecile, there's no there's no conversation.
Yeah, that actual memory right there.
Has everyone heard that Bill Cosby has announced plans to go on a tour?
I love it.
Uh-huh.
He quoted saying, "There's so much fun to be had."
I love it.
Why does it make me laugh?
I love it.
Because you can see him doing that meme like,
The only reason why I really am interested in this is because I like to actually see what he says when he's on tour, and I feel like if he's gonna go back in jail again because he has another case on him, that he might as well just
Let it all out while he can.
Yeah,
It
run
seems that
How old is that guy? Like 72.
I have no idea.
Oh,
He's in his
done.
80s.
Yeah, he's done at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
done
he's on his last leg.
We're not even sure if he will
granddad.
make
He
the tour.
granddad.
Like that old.
Most of these old nasty people from back in the day, yeah, most of them can't even serve. Like, is it Ron Jeremy, the porn star?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in jail now.
85.
Yeah, no, but he couldn't. I think they'll just.
He can't stand in his case.
Case.
Yeah.
He's done out
He
here.
can't
bro.
stand trial. He's
I did watch a documentary about him.
Not competent.
All these old nasty people from the 80s are done out here, bro.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Porn star. Jewish porn star.
Long hair, looks like a creep. He looks
Short
like,
guy.
you know that guy from Scary Movie? Take my strong hand. He's got hair like him. Why your face?
No,
like-
He's got hair like here.
hand's not
And nothing
strong
else
enough.
looks like him, but he does have the hair.
He does have the hair like him. He does have the hair like him.
Hand, child.
straw hair, bro.
It's not strong
again?
enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Something quite serious actually. Especially in today's times, the government announces anti-strike laws that allow bosses to sue unions and fire employees as a result of striking.
When did this get put through?
I don't think it's been put through it yet, but I think it's in the process.
Is this based on the RMT unions, trade unions, and unions within like establishments striking because of?
NHS and stuff like that.
But why are they not allowed to do this?
Yeah.
Government,
But
innit?
this is the point
this-
of unions.
That's the union. That's
No.
why unions are separate. from
That's
work.
why unions exist, and they're separate from the company.
Overall.
Oh yeah.
So then, can I obviously why you're saying this, because this is a good topic in itself. So with all these unions striking, for example, yes, I understand the government's changed hands 3 times or 4 times in the last 3.5 years.
Come like football management, boy.
Yeah, probably yeah. So then I think there was something that came out the other day that MPs have earned an extra 7.2 million,
17.
17.1
Yeah, I think I got something here
million
which talks about it.
on top of their base salary. Now, I remember MPs also got a pay increase last year based on the work they did through COVID. But this is also coming out of taxpayers' money. Now you also have to understand that with my understanding of the RMT who have started to strike and continue to strike since the world started to kind of turn its gears again, that their pay was cut because of short services and less people being outside. So then now where things go back to normal, they haven't got their money back. And then with inflation going up, I understand why nurses who asked for a pay rise during pandemic didn't get it, but MPs got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when everyone was outside clapping, I said, I'm not clapping for people who are saving lives, bro. That's the biggest patronising
Pay
thing
them
ever.
their money.
Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? So I think, especially with a lot of these people kind of wanting to strike, they're not striking because they want to waste their day and want to lose money. Bus drivers, ECT,
They're fighting.
ultimately, the cost of living's going up and my pay doesn't cover what it was.
Yeah, it doesn't reflect the cost of living.
Even if you look at something like ULEZ, yeah, do you know who ULEZ hurts the most? Small businesses, painters, decorators who've got an old van. Where you know what I'm trying to say? I've got to drive all the way around London to
That's
get
why
to certain things.
that's why they have to charge more.
And then now you've extended ULEZ, because ULEZ is now my area. I didn't have it before. I had it like as I got to Brixton. It's now in Streatham.
Yeah, they were saying it's coming into Stratford. Apparently.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So it means like the smaller businessman is, or woman, for example, is now being screwed. So if you're now robbing out other people's, why for that, people's business, sorry, I can help that. What now happens is the normal human being suffers while you're looking at government officials who keep on getting money on money. I'm looking at people like I might as well become a politician.
Yeah, because I'm seeing it now. Like Westminster accounts, MPs earned 17 million on top of their
base salary,
salaries
yeah.
last election. Why are you earning that much?
There's a kid I played football with last year where he was in the squad at the team I was at before. He was the local. So before you become an MP, you have to do something before, innit?
Yeah.
He was the local MP for the area.
Councillor, I think.
Yeah, councillor
Yeah.
for the area of where I played football. He's talking about, oh yeah, I'm looking to buy. By the way, he's like 22. He's like, yeah, I'm looking to buy a flat in Brentford. You know where Brentford football ground is?
Yeah.
The high rises.
Yeah.
I said, bro, how much are they paying you, bro? If you're telling me you live in the area where I'm playing football, so the Kingston, whatever area, and you're going there I said,
To
wow,
Brentford.
I'm
in
in a wrong career.
Clearly.
Wow.
I've just learned this issue with some of this stuff. You can't. Complaining doesn't do anything here. You have to. I honestly believe you have to tackle this in a way where it costs.
It
the
hits them where
yeah. Because there's no with any type of strike action, it has to disbalance other people before it gets the attention. Royal Mail, NHS, trains. If it becomes an inconvenient to the people who you know's attention you need, that's when you get your response.
Yeah. But now, basically, by this type of law, they're basically saying
if you strike,
you are no longer allowed to lawfully gather with other people you have
but think of it like this:
grievances with to complain about your standards.
It's a pre-warning, but then the government are already complaining about the lack of nursing or the lack of staff.
But they made a lot of nurses quit because of the pandemic when they didn't want to take the job, for example.
Yeah.
So we're going to be in...
That pretty much
So if nurses or doctors or whatever go on strike, they're at risk of losing their job, which means who's going to cover that?
Who's going to cover that?
No.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we expected the government to do anything right going forward.
But the thing, I don't like that argument. When people say we don't expect the government to do something right. The government in itself is a conservative...
Meant to.
Not wrong. The government in itself is a conservative government. Yeah? None of us are conservatives. So why would the government that's in place now and that's been in place for the last 10 plus years do anything that caters to anyone in this room who aren't conservative followers? I said this and I'll keep on saying this. Labour is in the mud, and every time Conservative fails, Labour should be setting themselves up to take control.
They should be sniping them down.
But they're not. whether it's Jeremy Corbyn, whether it's Circus
Oh, they got
Starman,
rid of him quick.
whether it's Dave Miliband, whomever is in that seat doesn't have the gall, right, yeah, or the backbone to be able to take the job by the scruff of the neck.
Do you think because they've been in power for so long,
No.
it's
Because
too powerful?
Put it this way, yeah, look at it in football terms. Man United were dominant. In the 80s, Liverpool were dominant.
Yeah.
In the 90s until 2004, in between it was Blackburn, United, and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Now, then it became Chelsea and United. Then it became City, Chelsea. Then it became City and Liverpool.
Yeah.
You can't have something of the same thing for too long, because ultimately you're gonna find failures in it. Mark, if you do your job every day for the next 10 to 15 years, there's going to be a drop-off in performance.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have the same...
When's is the next election this year?
Next year.
Next year?
I think it might be this year.
I thought it would be this year.
It might be later on this year.
Okay.
Right, yeah. There's going to be a natural drop-off in what you did because it becomes samey. They've changed leadership, but the same rules and ethics apply. Same way Labour's changed leader, but the same rules and ethics have stepped a little bit to the left, stepped a little bit to the right, but ultimately, you're looking at all three leaders of the party and you're still looking at them like, none of you lot scream
Have you seen?
power and assertiveness.
Did you see the Prime Minister's 5 promises?
Rishi.
Yeah.
2025. It's the next general election.
2025.
Yeah. There is only one thing I do agree with.
We're in the mud.
There's one thing I do agree with what you said.
All right, I'll say them out here. One, half in the inflation. Don't know how he's going to do that, but...
Why the war in Ukraine and Russia exists, that's impossible. But continue.
2, economy growing, creating better paid jobs.
Well, national insurance has gone up. Not national insurance. National insurance has gone up. And base salaries, like, what's it called? 18-year-olds and the salaries has gone up by a little bit. But, well, that's true.
3, debt falling, reducing national debt to secure the future of public services.
I can believe that because I'm being chased by stuff that I shouldn't be chased for, but yeah.
4, waiting lists, cutting NHS waiting lists, speeding up care for patients. How are you doing that?
How are you doing that if the nurses strike and then you sack them and you
Listen,
ain't got no more nurses to cover the nurses you just sacked?
And then 5, small boats, passing laws to stop small boats, swiftly removing illegal arrivals.
Well, that's between them and France because France basically pushed people towards the UK because they don't want it to be their problem. That wasn't one of the things I saw the other day, which I thought I agreed with. It was about the math thing, about wanting students to the age of 18 to study maths, which I think is very important. Money management, bro. Money management.
But it's not teaching people about money management. Maths is not teaching people about money management. They're not teaching people how to deal with finance.
But that's something that relates to the
It should be
education
something,
system.
though.
Economics
and the
is
things that they
economics
choose to
would be
teach.
more to do with
You're right.
finance.
They don't. A lot of I work with a lot of kids who are 9, 10 years old and already like, oh, I don't need to learn this. I don't need to use this because I won't need it.
Because I want to be a YouTuber.
But then when we're doing maths and we're doing things with money, and then they realize that money is basically maths but decimals, and how fraction affects money, then they start actually realizing, and they actually start shining in maths. But in any other maths lesson, they're like, I don't need this.
You also have to understand that you also, in the way in which how you articulate this to kids, just saying maths, well, okay, that's boring. If you use maths in a way of it being product of finance and
Of everyday things that
Yeah,
you use.
yeah, I agree.
Do you remember that? Remember the Ali G movie ages ago? Yeah, when it's boring math and they tell you how to about so and so has an ounce and they do it that way, and everyone now
Everyone got to pay the.
as dumb as it is, it's a lot of
know,
people's
I agree.
reality.
But yeah,
that
if
come from-
it's relating to everyday
it's relatable.
things.
Yeah, I don't want an ounce.
That's
but
the
yeah.
thing. It's making it relatable, which is something that isn't really done because it's very rigid as far as education is concerned, and as far as what they feel children should be learning, but they're not adapting with the times of what children are learning, how they are learning, and things like that.
I mean, the education system needs to be updated.
Education what?
Education system. It's my tongue.
I think there's something when all of us are here. There's always one. There's always one.
Education.
Mark cannot say words, bro. I have a whole lisp.
Say
and
word.
He just struggles every time. Education should be union. We're looking at PK, bro. Like,
Have you seen this as well? The government plan to privatize Channel 4.
yeah.
Huh?
What?
I'm not agree with that. There's a problem when the person who was in charge of Channel 4 before didn't know that most people under the age of 16 watch YouTube over TV. So yeah, the privatization will probably do better for the channel. Yeah. How do you not know that most people under the age, most young people now watch more YouTube than they watch TV?
Then they watch TV. Yeah.
It means you're out of touch. The MP that was in charge of that, you means you're out of touch if you don't know that. But Channel 4's already moved out of London anyway, so not really a problem.
Majority of them
Because it was in
TV
Pimlico.
companies.
The office was in Pimlico. I've been to Pimlico. They've moved it to...
Yeah, same as
Birmingham.
BBC moved to Manchester, didn't they?
Yeah, but there's still BBC things down here.
Yeah.
Don't know where Channel 5 is. No one cares. No one watches that channel.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I think
As soon as the Channel 5, I was like, oh yeah.
ITV
ITV
still
BBC,
Waterloo.
that's
ITV still Waterloo.
Random question.
Oh.
There's some fuckeries on that to this question.
Would you?
No. I don't know why you're not going to do
No,
it.
I know.
He does it because he has that pause.
But he gets
No.
vexed. He gets vexed. His face gets pushed every time he does it.
No. I wait. I give it this moment. So let's say you're engaged to somebody,
I won't be there.
right? You're engaged to somebody, and on the same night that you are having your engagement party,
To somebody, are there?
just let me finish the question, Mark. Fuck's sake. On the same night that you are having your engagement party, your partner and you are your partner is celebrating her birthday with their twin. Would you be okay with that?
Run that back.
So you are basically celebrating your engagement night with your partner's birthday,
Question.
who she also has a twin.
You don't have a choice. You chose to ask your partner to be engaged on the day of their birthday.
Yeah, that's very serious.
Yes, but agreeing to the party is something completely else.
But you should have. Why did you?
You should
in
know
logical
it's
sense,
their birthday. I wouldn't do it on their birthday.
or the same day as your
You
partner.
don't
who
really
happens
think
to be
that
a
man
twin.
chose that date?
I mean,
This is actually happening
she
in real life.
She basically wants to
By the way.
celebrate her birthday on the same day as her engagement, so she can have her sister.
This broken
Yeah.
heart.
What?
Yeah. That's happening somewhere in this here London.
Every day I
Possibly as
start
we
to
speak.
realize people don't have common sense, bro.
Oh, yeah, I was literally gonna say that. Like, what?
Speaking of people without common sense,
You jabbing at Katie again.
things men aren't allowed to do.
Oh, breathe.
The episode the other week, I said, oh.
Here we
No,
go.
I apologize. I apologize.
And I was
so don't
listening,
do
I was
that.
listening, and
I
he said it, and I went,
apologise.
oh. And
I
then he was
apologise.
like, actually, sorry, Katie. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I apologize. Allow it. Them man jab at you, don't say nothing. They just start laughing. So don't do that. But go on,
So
Megamind.
there's a list of things that men aren't allowed to do in 2023.
breathe.
It starts with run for the bus, hug their boys, walk, say hey.
Wait. Why can't you hug your friend?
Why can't you? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I would.
Run for the. Listen, I'll be honest. If I'm coming at a tube station and I really want to go home and I
Yo,
know that bus
you
don't
see
run
it.
frequent, I'm running for the bus.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Especially if I'm like I'm coming from work, like
Stop telling me what I can't do.
whatever. Why can't you hug your male friends?
What? Are these meant to be icks or just things that
Listen,
they can't do?
just let me get.
Right,
let
I
me
think I'm
get-
gonna tell my brother who's built like a caveman, who we call Cave, that I got hug man. He's gonna hug me regardless.
let me get into it.
Pause.
Okay, run for the bus,
Times
hug
two.
their boys, walk, say hey to their friends,
Walk.
exist,
Walk.
hang out with a group of girls,
Did you say
eat
this?
yogurt,
Breathe.
eat yogurt, go for cocktails with the man them, eat
First of all,
dessert.
Stop. Cocktails
is lit.
Stop. No. I'll be honest, no. You see that one there?
Which one?
Yeah, the
Go out for
drink,
cocktails with the man
yeah.
them.
So there's a running joke here. So during Christmas,
Yeah.
my boy's got you know Soho House.
Yeah.
There's one in
Brixton.
Shepherd's Bush. I went to one in Brixton. There's one in
It's
Shepherd's
not
Bush.
too bad.
Oh no, yeah, it's decent, but that's the one in Shepherd's Bush got a swimming pool.
Oh, it's the one by the BBC, White City.
I think it's above thing.
Yeah.
So then he said to me, right, he's like, man's been off work a week. Man ain't trying to come and get cocktails with man. I said, first of all, fight for that. Yeah. When I drink cocktail, we drink, what's it called, mixer? Or mixed juice.
Oh, Lord.
You can't go out for cocktails with the man them.
I said to him, listen,
about
I don't drink
Guys
cocktail.
having cocktails.
You don't drink cocktails with the man. You only go out for cocktails with the man them.
Man drink alcoholic beverage.
If we went out here and we was drinking and we did all want mixers and we wanted fruity drinks, that even sounds wild.
I always go for
Yeah,
one
that
of
sounds
them.
worse.
though.
A mixed juice.
Mixed juice.
Well, let me see if I can find
Mixed
the
juice
video.
don't sound like alcohol.
No, but cocktails are nice.
Give me a zombie any day of the week. Anyway,
Alright, so to bring it back, I heard walk, exist,
Walk,
and then
yeah.
go on from there.
eat dessert. Eat
Wait,
dessert.
listen. 1 second.
Does that mean eat dessert or go
listen.
for dessert?
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
What kind of dessert we talking about?
Cocktail that sound like fucking fire. A mixed drink.
A mixed drink.
A mixed drink with drink.
Okay. So they can't laugh too much or too loud. There has to be a calm chuckle with a deep voice. No more than 3 ha's. They can't use an umbrella.
Pause. Do you think, I don't use umbrellas anyway, do you think I can tell a woman about all the things she can't do?
That's why it's out of order.
You might as well put
They'll start calling you Ike Turner.
You know that Mary J. Blige, I can love you? Yeah, you'd have to have that in the
Why is there a
background.
list for men? Not that there should be a list for either, but why is there a list for men
Okay,
not for women?
okay. Honestly,
They can't wear a rucksack. They can't cook. Wear glasses. Be a nice
can't
guy.
cook.
They
Eat
can't wear a
biscuits.
rucksack.
Eat biscuits.
No, but time out.
They can't cook.
You see the
well,
rucksack thing?
I can't carry my camera in my rucksack.
By the way, no. You see
wears a rucksack?
no, when
I like
you
your
say
rucksack.
rucksack, you know what I mean? You can't have, all right, hiccup, Harriet. You can't have your rucksack on both your arms. You got to have it on one shoulder.
Mark wears
Oh,
his
I'm
on
a
both
both.
his arms.
Do you know how
on both
annoying it is to wear it
arms.
on one shoulder?
Yeah,
I'm nerded like
especially it's
that.
heavy.
Both.
All right, so
Go
from rucksack.
I don't care.
Uh,
It's smart.
They can't cook, wear glasses. They can't be a nice guy because girls born after 1991 hate nice guys. They can't eat biscuits. They can't tie their shoelaces. They're being ignored by the waiter or waitress. They can't do the candy or the electric slide at any event. They can't drink strawberry lemonade. They can't drive with 2 hands. They can't eat bread given before your meal. They can't eat Frosties and Cocoa Pops before breakfast. They can't hold on to the poles on the train for health and safety. They can't be able to finish.
Wait.
how long is this list?
Wait. Go back to after the polls and the public safety.
Polls, fire for that.
No, what? You
Polls
can't
and
have
public safety. That's what I said.
Man cannot hold on to the poles on the train for health and safety.
Hold on, I'm coming home.
Not being able to finish all your food or asking to have your food wrapped for takeaway. They cannot take naps. They cannot drink out of a straw. They cannot wear gloves in the winter. They cannot wear a seatbelt. They cannot eat with a knife and fork.
Seatbelt, yeah.
No.
I can't wear
You
seatbelt.
can't eat with a knife and fork.
No. That's not the one that's made off now. First of all, I don't wear gloves anyway, so I don't care. Mark's got them homeless gloves with the
Fingers
gloves.
missing.
Like,
I don't care.
The
bum
market gloves. The
bum
market gloves.
The bum gloves. Like, Mark's a bum. Like,
I can see.
Mark's a bum.
walk.
He'll be like, this is so I can use my phone.
Mark's a bum. I don't like them gloves. Make no sense.
I don't care. They're
think
my
I've
gloves.
I don't think I've bought gloves since I was like 14.
And I haven't, and now I know why, because I lost one.
They cannot eat with a knife and fork. It's got to be fork only. They cannot listen to R&B. They cannot have sex for too long. It's gay, apparently. They cannot eat fruits. They cannot make TikToks. They cannot love God. They cannot plan dinners for your own birthday.
You can't love God.
They cannot communicate with your friends
can't love
via
God.
nose knot. They cannot be left-handed. They cannot use shisha. They cannot use a blanket when it's cold. They cannot own a ring light. They cannot lay on their stomach. They can't have allergies. They can't go to brunch.
Let him
They
finish.
can't have good handwriting. They can't tie their shoelaces. They can't watch Spider-Man. They can't be ticklish. They can't show their toes. They can't say the word brunch. They can't drink mimosas. They can't own umbrellas. They can't go to sleep because that's gay. They cannot blow the hot food to cool it down. They cannot sleep on their stomachs. And they cannot make monthly photo dumps. Bam!
You can't exist.
Microphone quickly.
You can't exist. Mate, that's what I said.
Proper list
Breathe,
of
breathe,
what
breathe, breathe, and breathe.
Look, show toes, barefoot sandals, slippers has me screaming, bro.
Show
that's me.
toes.
What? So if I'm on a
Gay to
beach,
sleep.
yeah, I got to wear the
gay
I
to
got-
sleep.
I'm an insomniac anyway, so
You know what's funny? They can't let us stop.
You can't love God, yeah.
Oh God!
Oh, by the way, there's some here that I think are hilarious though.
Someone funny.
Make monthly photo dumps is hilarious. I've never done it. I've never done
Like
it.
they can't make TikToks.
No,
No, stop it.
No, I think the TikTok thing is a bit weird though.
I kind of
That's
understand.
a
I'm gonna
generational
make a
thing.
TikTok.
That's a generational
Oh.
thing. It's a generational thing. Like that's my brother's generation where they do TikTok stuff and that. Look,
Kids do TikToks.
yeah, they're kids, isn't it?
But
Plan
maybe-
dinners for your own birthday. I don't like. I think that's hilarious.
I don't do that.
Be
anyway.
left-handed, but that's not my choice.
They can't be like
Listen to R&B music. Well, sorry,
I'm
R&B
sorry.
music is the best music that
There's nothing to
exists.
do about that.
literally.
Eat it with a knife and fork. Do you want me to do
Fork
eat the,
only.
Eat the goosey and the thing with
Fork
my
only,
bare
you know.
hand, bruv.
People only want caveman, goons, flipping.
But the thing is, they'll turn it around. They don't want
And
caveman.
They
terrorists.
don't. But they don't.
But
They
only
don't.
cavemen don't eat with knife and fork.
Because the cavemen are unemployed and the goons steal from their
the
purse.
goons are the ones that don't listen to R&B. They only want to listen to drill or
I
whatever.
know, no, stop it. I know many a goon that listens to R&B music. We're not doing that.
No,
Yeah.
not all, but some.
No, I know.
No. I know bare goons that
No,
listen to
not all,
R&B.
but some. But that's basically what it's saying. Because if you're not
No,
listening
it's basically
to R&B,
saying don't
what are you
exist.
listening to?
No, it's
Eat
basically
biscuits.
saying
But
don't exist.
what does have
Damn.
Velcro shoes?
What? You can't have Velcro shoes.
Is that tie their shoelaces? Someone have Velcro shoes,
Yeah, what?
or have my laces done in a way where I just slide my foot
Wait, why
in.
can't you tie the shoes? So what would you do for laces then? Tuck them in. That's even worse.
I'm still shocked you can't go for cocktails with the man though.
You can't have mimosas either. Mimosas are lit.
Fire, fish,
Mimosas are lit. I swear mimosas is what we had the other day.
drink out of a straw. I don't like drinking drinks out of straw anyway. So
Well, straws now just paper, like literally.
Yeah.
Oh, we had that already. Yeah.
But,
Yeah, but
no,
drink
no,
out of straw sometimes-
no. But you missed it.
by the way,
In the beginning part, exist.
Yeah.
That was it.
It did say.
When I got to exist, I thought, yeah, you can
when
kind
it,
of
when
see
it,
what this is
no,
where this is
when it got
going.
to exist, I zoned out properly.
Yeah.
But
Because you
then-
see what it is.
You know the funniest part? Carry a power bank is hilarious because apparently you're meant to drive, so you shouldn't. Right, yeah. No more than three
You
has.
can't carry a power bank.
No more than no
Free
more
what?
than 3 halves when you laugh.
Ha
Ha ha.
Oi, Dougie Fresh would have been pissed. Dougie Fresh could do nothing, innit?
I didn't see the carry a power bank one.
I feel like the one thing is always fucked because you can't wear glasses, but you're just gonna walk into poles because you.
Fam,
can't see
what
that.
do you want from me?
The only one on there which I looked at it strange was Cook. Am I supposed to starve, bruv?
Yeah.
Why can't they cook? So then, when you're angry about a man that can't cook,
But this is the point. They don't want a man.
they don't want a man.
Toxic
Because
femininity.
that you don't want a man, and it's not even you don't want a man. You don't know what you want.
The fact I even read that out, I'm looking at him strange. Like, where did you come across this? And thought, okay, ooh.
I want to go out for cocktails with the man though.
Oh God!
You sure you didn't make that list?
No, I
The one
didn't.
that said can't say the word brunch.
Can't say
Yeah,
what.
can't say what I was
I'm just remembering most of them as can't say
All right,
the word
fellas.
brunch.
So, 2023, step up.
Stupid.
Don't exist,
They're
basically.
not going for women. Well, women will take.
Or
it
if you
10
don't
times
step
more
up,
serious.
like highlight B,
No,
we'll go for
men
cocktails.
can't make up one for.
That's what I'm saying. They'll
cocktails.
take it 10 times serious. This will be will be like a joke.
You
Backwards.
can't lay on your
If it
stomach.
was vice-
No,
That's
nobody
what-
wants to protect the black man.
Like, who falls asleep on their back? Serial killers?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Serial killers?
Yeah. I sleep like I'm dead. I sleep
I
like
do
straight.
sometimes as well. If I can't sleep, I end up sleeping. I'm like this on my back.
Well, like a vampire. You can do that as well.
Can't tell by her tone.
Wednesday.
Her skin tone.
Don't start. Don't start. It's winter.
That's what she said.
It's
it
winter.
colour? Or is
and
it this colour in the summer?
I've been
Power
ill.
Rider.
I've been ill. Okay.
And now I can feel Gabe was telling behind me going, we sure a villain, bro.
Bobby Swagger, innit?
Yeah,
Bubbly.
stupid. That list is
That list was great.
Your people, them.
It's not because I'm not involved in that, mate.
Would you make up a woman's list?
No, stupid. I think things like that,
Stop frowning.
ick lists, those lists.
Stop frowning.
Why?
Like you smell shit.
Because it's when something really annoys me, I frown. Those lists are dumb.
Imagine you can't have good handwriting.
Huh? Is that what one of them said?
My
I
handwriting.
think that's lovely.
My handwriting is sensational. So I'm not
My
fucking-
handwriting, my
lovely when a man
handwriting
has really nice
is
handwriting. It's like, oh my
exceptional.
gosh.
I'll give you a love letter.
No.
Exceptional.
Nice handwriting is nice.
Yeah, but the thing, see, but even though this is as fun as that is, do people even care about their handwriting anymore?
No, because no one really writes. I care about my
alright.
handwriting though.
I write in the
At
birthday
any company
cards.
any company I'm at, when I take notes, I have to write notes in a way which I understand. So I always have notepads in abundance.
I got a notepad full
When I
of
write
work
notes,
stuff.
it's so bad. I write in capitals, but if I'm writing like a card or something,
I write my name in
You shan't
capitals.
do so.
I write my name in capitals if I'm writing something, but in case if I'm
If it's a
speed
note,
tapping, it's like
it's weird. It's
Shorthand.
like the quickest way for me to write is in capitals if I'm trying to like jot something down. Otherwise, if I do it in my handwriting,
and
it
then,
just looks
then
like
remedial dons at school that I can't read properly. That's
shit. Looks like
that's writing
absolute shit.
capitals.
Yeah, everyone used to get told off for writing in capitals.
Must said I
I
put the screw in the tuna.
I've got a question for you. Your friend takes you to a casino.
They wouldn't take me nowhere.
As men, we can't go
We're
nowhere.
not allowed to do that. This is pointed at anyone. So your friend takes you to a casino and gives you £50 to gamble with. You win 100,000. How much would you give them?
£50.
50, 100,000, £50,
£50,
1,000
50.
or nothing.
55.
50.
It's nice that you all said that you'd give them something though. because
Yeah,
there's some
55.
people that will be like, no,
I'll give him a little
nothing.
interest.
The VAT, 55.
There's
Yeah.
people like, no, nothing.
You would have won that money if it weren't for me. It's
Yeah.
it's my role, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's mine. Like you're lucky I'm giving the 50, but I would probably give my friend.
Wait, I won what? How much? 50?
No, they gave
100
you
bags.
£50. You won 100,000.
Yeah, £55.
I give him at least £1,000.
Ew.
I'll probably give him a little bit more.
At least £1,000.
So
at least. I say at least
But it's not
£1,000.
everyone. There's only
I was gonna spend
100.
100. I was gonna spend 50 grand on scarves
There's only a
and
handful.
ugly hats.
And a technical.
I'm bowling,
Saint
baby.
Joseph.
You know Usher with
Wait,
his
wait,
chain.
wait, wait.
You know Usher with his
Yeah,
chain.
the you. Oh yeah, one more. Mario Kart lessons. How can we
I was laughing at
make?
that, by the way.
Ironically, I heard Sonic rings in my head. That's what,
Let's go.
although I watched that film the other day. Really good.
Second one's cold.
Yeah.
The first one,
Yeah,
yeah, both of them are
second
good.
one-
Both of them are not
No, the
bad.
second one is definitely better. Jim Carrey
Really,
is
really good
Jim
film.
Carrey's hilarious in that.
Was really
what?
surprised.
Sonic.
Supersonic.
Oh,
The Supersonic moving mad.
I haven't seen the new one.
Cold.
My nephew loves them, but I usually watch them with him. I
Them?
haven't seen the new one. Isn't there like multiple Sonic films, movies?
There's
Two.
two.
Okay. maybe.
There's multiple Sonic series.
Yeah, he
And then
watches the
cartoons.
series, and I've seen the
There's
first
the original
film.
one where he was chubby belly and what like chili dogs. Then
He's
there's
just-
one where he's got a brother and sister.
He's just evolved
And
now.
then there's the one that has like his girlfriend Amy and Tails and Knuckles and
Who do you
Shadow.
watch Sonic with, or do you just watch Sonic on your
I
own?
used to watch Sonic Bear as a kid. That was my nickname as a kid. I was fast.
Love Sonic.
I
And now
called
my
it-
nephew.
I called a little. I called
Loves
a
it.
little boy. Well, it's not a little. The young I kicked ball with on my team. Jaden Sonic, bro. When that guy goes, you're not catching him. Across the ground, I think he eats grass, bro. He's that quick.
Yeah, out of there.
In training, I almost clamped him the other day. Both of us pulled our foot out at the last minute. Like
Yeah,
I said, I didn't want to crash him.
Listen, I would not like to be on the pitch with Reese. He's just fucking
Not that
bulldozer.
bad.
Yeah, it's great fun.
No, it just looks like a bulldozer. Yeah, but you're on the same team as him. It's
Not
different.
not always. No.
Oh, you play against him as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed Steph's tantrum yesterday. Steph left within
Oh, God.
15 minutes. And then my boy Cave was just like, that's your cousin. He's like, yeah, he's so angry. He's like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, he left, and then obviously my boy Cave, for his size, you would never believe he could play football. And I'm talking like, my Weeks was calling him Black Ibra. The stuff he was doing was stupid.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it sucks at Mario Kart.
You didn't have to put it to it.
Just because you got the Rainbow Road scarf, it don't mean you can.
He didn't do well on the rainbow track.
Oh, he was awful. He should have kept the scarf on.
What are you thinking?
Who's the most famous person you've ever interacted with on social media?
Met or interacted with?
Oh, interacted with.
Popcorn.
Interacted with.
Popcorn.
Dizzy or old school?
Kim Kardashian. Popcorn.
Actually, no. Leomi Anderson. What am I talking about?
Interacted with.
Who else?
The supermodel, Leomi Anderson. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll explain
She
something after.
fine. Oh, she fine.
I'll explain something after. But I'm not doing it on podcast.
I think it's Popcorn and Kim K.
As in, she messaged you back.
Yeah. I think the most famous person would be Kim K because I think she's the most famous. But the most famous person I actually care about the most would be Popcorn.
Famous person you've ever met.
First or famous?
Most famous person you've ever met.
Maybe Amber Rose.
Maybe Amber Rose.
She's so sweet. I think she's probably, yeah.
Mark.
Jay-Z.
Sure.
Where did you meet him?
Flight to Jamaica, stopped in Miami. He got in Miami.
Wow.
And I was just like,
You said hello to him. You said hello to him.
yeah, he asked me to come over.
Yeah. Oh, what about you?
It was random.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I've met quite a few famous people in my day.
Oof.
Over time.
Social. Either. Oh. Joe Scott, Neo, or Wesley Pipes.
That
He
last
had to.
famous person. That last one.
5 for that.
Famous person.
He's a porn star.
I just realised you don't think you're talking about
Wesley
what?
Pipes.
How?
Or the famous person I met, Lauren Hill.
Atlanta. He was in Atlanta, so that's probably where you met, man.
Was he piping you?
Hey, yo. Hey.
Do you know what? Please do not let that be a title.
Gabriel was like, I'm sick of this shit.
Right there. Right
For
there.
real.
Right there.
Okay, 3 most famous
You're
people.
so wrong for that.
The 3 most famous people I've met:
Adina Howard's one of them I met.
Ashley Cole, Ian Wright, and the Queen.
Oh, Vin Diesel.
As well.
I met Vin Diesel.
No one cares about Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I don't
You met
care
Ian Wright?
either. He's short as well.
I used to. I did an internship with Ian Wright when I was
I met
22.
Ian as well. And he's.
Why is your voice going so high?
Because I really I was literally all high pitched. I was only young.
So yeah, met Ian Wright when I was 23. Ashley Cole when I was younger, and then the Queen when I was like 9. She into my school.
Oh yeah, the Queen. I didn't get her.
She came, but I didn't see her.
Did you ever
a
watch
lot of that shit
that
in...
TV show Bulletproof with Ashley and
No, I didn't watch it, but go on.
Mr. Cancel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you remember the woman who played
MC.
his wife? Ashley's wife in that.
the Len brown skin woman.
Yeah, I met her. Oh
I
my
know you
gosh.
did.
Look at you.
She fine.
I met a few
FOINE. Yeah.
people.
It's so mashed up, but I love it.
Huh?
That spelling is so mashed up, but I love it.
Fine.
Fine, it makes sense.
Fine.
I'm trying to think of no.
I'm trying to think of more. Russell Brand.
I met him.
He's so fucking tall.
Yeah, he's friggin' tall.
So tall. And because the
he's-
hallway he walked down was
Because
narrow,
he's skinny
he was
and
just
he,
like this.
he
Yeah.
was on drugs for so many years, it just makes him look 10 times
Mad
taller.
tall. And
I sat next to Michael
James
Palin once.
Corden.
Michael who?
Michael Palin.
James Corden. Oh, that guy. Prick.
James
Or
Corden.
one of them.
That was brief, though. It
Monty
was more
Python
like-
man.
He's a
a
prick.
walk past.
oh,
It wasn't
okay.
really like a
That's
meet.
not a meat. That don't count. He's a prick.
It was a walk past. It was
Same body shape.
Huh?
Such an odd shape.
Shooter! Shooting! He's shooting!
I'm joking.
Have
Go
you
on.
got more of your that
Before we have to wrap, go on.
that game?
No.
Quick. Right, let's do the fox jumped into the river. Quick,
I'm not
2
doing this.
minutes.
Nope.
And this has been episode 1. You can find us TSP on all your favorite DSPs. My personal favorite YouTube. You can find Owen, Mark, and Kadia's information in the description below.
On the phone,
You can find O and Mark's website links to their books and photography business in the description below. I've been Raw Talk Reese. To my left has been.
Stop banging on the furnace. I mean, Mr. Oh, sorry.
20 for the last time. Why'd you sound African?
Raw, that voice was a bit too deep there.
And to my right's been.
2 drinks.
Love and guidance, people. Look after yourself and stay away from them German festive dons this January. Love and guidance.
That means Kadio.
Blessings.
Shut up.
What? Peace.
Shut up.
What?